Hello, welcome to Z Explains BG. I am Z playing a quick 3-point match on Backgammon Hub and seeing what we can learn. Actually, I'm not, I'm not actually sure about this play. So, could step up to the 21, try to escape the guy, but maybe it's more important to unstack the heavy to heavy midpoint. I don't like slotting here because I've already escaped a guy. So in that sense, getting another check or send back is worse than usual. A dance here can maybe cube him. The edge isn't big enough here. All right, nothing wrong with this. 3-3. If he rolls like a 4-1 there or something, like a bad entry there, I can cube him. But he rolled a good entry. Solid. Yeah, this looks like a good play. And then he should make the 2-point. He's blitzing. He already has his ace point made, so 2 should have more value than the 8. And he gets to keep his midpoint if he makes the 2. Oh, this is so good. All right, so see what happens here. I don't know. It seems like a pass. I don't. I'm wondering actually if it's too good to double. But I still have this big problem back there, and he can just enter an anchor somewhere. Also, maybe he takes. Especially because I took my time in doubling. You might have thought that I was thinking about, no, a good pass by the opponent here. Yeah, sometimes if your opponent waits a little bit before doubling, it can be like a little misleading. And then, oh, maybe he's thinking about it, whether he's good enough or not. And maybe people are more likely to take. But it wouldn't be crazy for him to double this at the score, but holding off is fine. 6-1, good. 6-1, 8-1 star maybe. Oh no, 7-1, 24-23 is the best play. Like if you're gonna splitting seems pretty important here, so keeping the distribution a little nicer out here. That's not worth enough. All right, I think maybe I forgo hitting to make this awesome point at a score in which I sort of want to play a little gammon save-ish. Score is reversed. Maybe I hit. All right, now I attack him, hopefully. Ooh, yeah, 72 is better there. Attack him next turn, maybe. Yes, I'm not doubling at the score because a lot of my wins are gammons. But doubling, I'm sort of killing my gammon equity, regardless of whether he takes or if he takes or not. Although technically, it's probably too good there. I don't think he wins this enough to take. I mean, obviously not now, but even before he made the 6 prime. Okay, I guess I go for it. Should win the most gammons. A little hard to see how I'm going to lose this game, you know. This is easy. This is an easy match, especially if I bring home the gammon here. This seems okay. It looks a little funny, but double 6 is safe. Good. Probably a favorite to gammon him now. Gammon's close enough that and this board is weak enough that I want to take on some risk to press for the gammon here. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm a favorite to win one now. He entered pretty quickly. This looks a little suspicious to waste this amount of pips. If he played like 7-4 with one of them, that might be okay, but then he should play 21-18 with the last one. Get the crossover there while not wasting any pips. Okay, should make sure to get double 5s here if he can. Actually, he can't do it. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, he could have done it. Although this gets double 4s. I think he could have gotten double 4s the other way. Okay, so I didn't. So 3-7. So I must have screwed something up. Yeah, what did I screw up there? It seemed like an easy. It seemed like an easy match. Did I overlook some sort of checker play there? I expected like an error rate of like 0 or a 1, to be honest. So I must have made some blunder somewhere. Huh. All right, well, let's take a look. This is how you learn, I guess. I'm a little baffled. Like a cube action seemed fine. It's like, oh, maybe did I cache something that was too good? Is that the problem? Yeah, that's the problem. I cached something that was too good. Yeah. Okay. We'll take a look at it when we get there. Maybe it's like way too good based on the PR. Let's just look at my errors. Okay. It's no big deal, but is it a cubeful thing? 405, 423. No, cubeless my play is still wrong. I don't know. Looks like I want to distribute nicely, giving him a good 6-4. Hmm. I guess maybe the builder on the 5 is better than the builder on the 10. Like the computer wants to strip the 8 point and not unstack the midpoint. Huh. I don't get this. Looks like it's worth the 2 shots for sort of the better distribution and the more checkers in the zone. Checker on the 5. I mean, the spare in the admittedly the computer's play putting the spare on the 5. That the checker bears on the whole inner board, so it's maybe a better attacker than the checker on the 10. Yeah, I crush him, and then this is okay. This isn't way too good. It's just too good by point 1, which I can buy. I mean, he needs to be very careful about taking up the score. So even after some of my bad sequences, say like I do nothing and he enters, I can probably still cube him. So I think that's what the computer's thinking here. Whereas like if I owned the cube for money, maybe it'd be more marginal. We can actually take a look at that. Right, so this is money eval with me holding the cube. Yes, marginal, right? So we can see the difference. Double money with me holding the cube versus three away cube in the middle. A three away, I can double more aggressively than usual than for money or say 0-0 in a 9 point match. So that means if things start going bad for me here, I can still probably double. Now, in practice, this is probably an okay cube because people might take it. People could get confused about the home structure and take. But yeah, you're trying to play with low PR. Yeah, no, this is a real blunder. Not huge though. So there must be some other errors somewhere. Oh, so one error. Okay, well, actually, let's There's actually a couple things in game 1 that I was curious. Like here. Okay, so here there's a bunch of close stuff. Slotting isn't too bad. I did think about this is the second roll of the game for me. I did think about doing this because the 8 point is stripped. So if he makes the 5 point with a 3-1 or something, I'm happy I'm there and not there. But I thought, oh, okay, the builder on the 10 tends to be a little better than the builder on the 11 because it bears on more of the inner board. I see something here. 6-4 is duplicated if you do this. That would have swung it for me if I saw that. There's no real duplication here. In fact, I'm making his 5-4 and 6-3 good, which don't do much on the other side of the board. That's cute. But anyways, so this is game 2. Okay, 5-1. I want us to run out all the way, as opposed to my play, which is a little bit exposed to being attacked. Here, with all these checkers ready to go. If I run out, his midpoint isn't stripped yet, but it's getting a little thin there. So I guess I can see this. Gammons look close both ways. It's just running wins more. Yeah, you should have hit and split here, yeah. Okay, good play here. Hitting is fairly close. You'd hit if the score is reversed, I think. But hitting wins both wins and loses more gammons. And so you want to not hit at the score if the play's otherwise close, because it sort of meshes with your cube strategy. You up the gammons for both sides. It makes it more likely that the other guy's going to get in a good cube. You reduce the gammons for both sides. It makes it easier for you to cube at this score where you're two away, and doubling is going to kill your gammons. This is sort of a good score-based play. In fact, why don't we just demonstrate that? All right, so I'm two away, he's three away. I make a gammon save-ish type play. If I'm three away, he's two away. The opposite applies. I don't mind the gammons being up for both sides because it messes with my cube strategy where I can double and kill his gammons, right? So now you hit and jump out. And this is a three away, two away score. This is a little instructive, pretty instructive position. It's you should be able to. This is might seem esoteric if you haven't seen this stuff before, but I would expect most good players would get this right for the right reason. So you got to kind of be aware of this effect, even though it's not like pure gammon go or pure gammon save. You got to be aware of this sort of score effect in sort of the earlier middle game where the game can go both ways. You want to play gammon save-ish when like two away, three away, or like two away, four away or something. And gammon go-ish when you're like three away and the other guy's two away. Anyways, let's go back to the match. And then I assume I didn't screw anything up too badly the rest of the way. This is wrong, apparently. Okay, let's actually go back. Okay, so I make the nice 5-1 play. 3-3, this is pretty obvious. 5-3, it wants to duplicate aces somewhat and play 13-5. Right. Gotcha. So now what makes backgammon so complicated now is there's probably not going to be a cube this game now. So, and the gammon price is sort of high for me at this score. Gammons are very valuable for me at this score. So now that there's likely not going to be a cube this game, now I should be playing more like gammon. Now I should be playing more like gammon go. And 13-5 does win and lose more gammons. So, backgammon's complicated. Yeah, making 2-6, 3-6 good. Yeah, the thing about duplicating aces, right? I mean, I guess he's hitting with ones, but he has to forego making this like important anchor at a time when like I'm trying to blitz him if he wants to hit me. Yeah, clearly too good. Yeah, then I give on my 6 prime to hit because that's a little hard to see how I'm going to lose this, and hitting sort of clearly wins more gammons because it minimizes the chance he's going to anchor on the 23. Like, okay, he dances, and then I got a good chance to close him out, which I do. Fine. Yeah, and here, I want to take some risk because gammon is fairly close. Could go either way. And getting hit's not a big deal. So I make the more gammonish play, the computer likes it, and then that's pretty much all she wrote. So they screwed up the Baron a little bit. 18-6, getting check adjusted to the 6 point, not wasting any pips is fine. You could also play, if you're going to play 7-4, which is not quite right, you could play like 18-12, or 21-12, I guess. It's not too bad. Still wasting 2 pips, kinda, because you should be aiming to get all your guys at the 6 point, pretty much. But yeah, you don't want to do that twice. Yeah, there's you got to try to get all your doubles here, and I think here you can get you can't get 3-3. You're too far away from home with this guy, even if you move him all the way. But you should be able to get both 4-4 and 5-5 this way. 19 to 16 fails on 5-5. So if you slot the 5, you get both 4-4 and 5-5 this way, as well as 6-6, of course. So yeah, you got to be a little diligent about this stuff. It's a little annoying to think about sometimes because you're talking about just a small amount of equity, but it is you know, it's all figure outable. It's not hard. It just takes a little bit of effort, and so you gotta kind of do it. Otherwise, you're just hemorrhaging equity for no reason. It's not like a middle game position where you're gonna kind of be guessing anyways. I mean, this is nice because you don't have to guess. You can like figure it out 100% with just taking like 10. If you're not it might be obvious, but if it's not obvious, it just takes 10 or 20 seconds of effort to figure it out. So why not? You know. And then the more you do it, the quicker you can be about it. All right, well, that was a good match. Very instructive. So two instructive things. This is too good, which this is my blunder for the match, I guess. Um, I think I should have seen that even when I roll badly, I can still usually cube him next roll. Like say some roll that doesn't jump, doesn't make a point, and then he enters. Likely still gonna have a cube next roll. So especially at the score, I'm 3 away, 3 away, and then the checker play here, where I make the 20 point instead of hitting, sort of a good score based play, and you should understand like why making the 20 is right at 3 away, 2 away, and why hitting is, I'm sorry, at 2 away, 3 away. I'm 2 away, he's 3 away here, and why hitting is right at 3 away, 2 away. So this position deserves some thought. If that wasn't clear to you, why there's this score effect. All right, well, yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna actually sign off, but hope you got something out of it. I think this was like a fairly instructive match, even though I didn't play particularly well. But yeah, we'll see you next time.